Welcome to Help the People. I'm your host, Shannon Riley. This week I promised that we would have a guest, specifically Dr. D. Thigpen. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties on my end, we won't have Dr. Thigpen this week. Excuse me, but we will have her next week. So I'm going to talk about something that, excuse me, kind of been on my mind over the past week. I heard a saying, and it wasn't the first time that I did hear it. The saying goes as follows: some people are so poor, all they have is money. When I heard this long ago, I just didn't understand what it meant. And I was young. Because when you grow up without money, you think money is the answer to everything. And this includes safety, respect, freedom, even love. So you chase it. And nobody tells you what the chase takes you from. And I want you to think about that. This episode isn't about hating money. It's about what happens when money becomes your identity and you lose yourself trying to earn a life that at some point you don't even recognize anymore. Let's get into it. When you come from scarcity, the chase feels responsible. It feels like survival, but with better language. I chased money because I thought it would make me safe. In a very, very similar way, I chased titles because I thought it would make me more legitimate. I chased achievement because I thought it would quiet the voice that was mine and the other voices that told me I wasn't enough. And for a while it worked. On paper. Promotions, access, rooms I was never supposed to be in. But no one prepares you for the invisible trade-offs. How you lose yourself along the way. You don't lose yourself all at once. You lose yourself slowly in small compromises. Like saying yes when your body says no. Staying quiet when your conscience speaks. Choosing image over integrity. And productivity over presence. And you tell yourself it's temporary. That you'll come back to yourself later. But later keeps getting postponed. Until one day you wake up successful and disconnected, unalive. Yeah, the poorest people I've met had money. I've been in rooms full of people with money and empty of humanity. I've known very high earners who couldn't sit with themselves for 6 minutes. People with impressive resumes and hollow inner lives. People who could easily accumulate, but couldn't apologize, couldn't listen, and couldn't love without controlling. I've met people who were financially successful, but emotionally bankrupt, spiritually hollow, and morally flexible. Some say money doesn't corrupt people, it reveals them. Thus, if you're empty, money just gives your emptiness a bigger stage. It is ultimately success without soul. And we as a community, we celebrate hustle. And you hear it all the time. But we don't talk about the casualties. Broken relationships. Children who don't know their parents and only know them as providers and not individuals and people. Addictions disguised as stress management, and loneliness hidden behind status. I've seen people who had everything except peace. People afraid of stillness because silence meant facing themselves. From where I sit, that's a kind of poverty no salary fixes. What does it cost? When your worth is tied to output, you don't know who you are when you stop producing. And man, that's dangerous. It's dangerous because exhaustion becomes normal. Disconnection becomes acceptable. And numbness becomes the price of admission. And the one thing I never asked myself, and I'm certain a lot of people don't ask themselves, is this success sustainable? Instead, we ask, how much more can I take? And we call that strength. So let's redefine rich. And again, I'm not anti-money. I'm anti-losing yourself to get it. Real wealth looks different from where I sit. Real wealth looks like sleeping without numbing yourself, telling the truth without fear, relationships that don't require performance, being present with your children, being alone without panic. And again, if money costs you your integrity, your health, your relationships, your soul, you didn't earn it. You paid for it. The mirror I look through, some of the poorest people I've met had money as I reflect. Some of the richest people I know didn't have much at all, but they had alignment, they had peace, they had self-recognition. So if this episode makes you uncomfortable, that's not judgment, that's information. That tightness in your chest, that's your soul asking to be included again. I felt it before. Some people are so poor, all they have is money. To me, that's profound. And if that's you, slow down, listen, and reclaim yourself. I want to thank you for listening and thank you for inviting me into your peace, into your place. And I want you to walk away remembering two things. Always walk into the room like God sent you. Not like you're trying to prove anything. God just wants you there. And remember, kindness knows no enemy. Until next week.